Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Europa Universalis 4 as the one and only Oirat Horde. Yeah. Oh, so you're wondering what that sound was all about. Yeah, that's a legitimate, request, or that's a legitimate thing to wonder about. I can respect that. Oh, so yeah, so you want me to tell you what that sound was all about? Yeah, sure. That sounds reasonable. That's the point of YouTube and all. Viewers and content creators being able to talk to each other and that kind of stuff. So that sound was basically just me being a little bit angry and a little bit frustrated about stuff. But that's fine. That happens. So yeah. Oh. So you're wondering why I'm a little bit angry? Well, wow, I never knew you guys were so, and didn't know you guys cared so much about my well-being, but that's nice, we need more of those kinds of people who actually, care about other persons and their feelings and shit. So yeah, I'm just kind of annoyed by the fact that this is probably, this is my third attempt at recording a video tonight. Because up until this point, I've been trying to record Total War Rome 2. And at first, I wanted to do like an epic multiplayer battle. So I sat there and I played a couple of battles, trying to get a good one. And I finally got one that I felt was worth showing on YouTube. And or it wasn't really just a very good battle. It was more just a battle that I just in general won. And yeah, point is, I got the battle and I sat down and I used the whole replay thingy to make an epic commentary like the other awesome YouTubers, professional YouTubers do. So, and then, the whole, everybody knows how the replays in Total War never really work. They're always, like, corrupted and all that kind of stuff. So, in the replay, I lost the battle, while in the actual battle, I won the battle. And that was like, okay, never mind, this doesn't work. I give up, I actually did try one more, or I did try, like, twice to do it. But after the second time, I didn't actually lose the battle. But there was a different game, but still the gameplay was corrupted and it didn't go as it actually went, and that frustrated me. So I decided to record another episode of Total War Rome 2. So I recorded I believe I recorded 24, 5, 6, something like that minutes of gameplay, and then the game just crashes, and as a result fucks up my recording file, or at least makes it makes it kind of worthless, because I hadn't saved the game, so I would either have to replay it or whatever. Point is, I became frustrated, and I was like, fuck this shit, I'm playing Europa Universalis 4 instead. And, I mean, this is a negative thing, rather negative thing. Not only did I have to go through all that, you guys had to listen to me talking about it before I actually start the episode. The world would be such a better place if shit like that just didn't happen, but we can only wish. But yeah, anyways, welcome back. So we are currently working on some important stuff. One of the most important ones, of course, being the annexation, or the soon-to-be, hopefully, annexation of Ayutthaya, which is kind of important because I have used a lot of episodes in this Let's Play trying to get this whole situation up and going. And it, I at least want to annex them before the game ends. That's kind of one of my main goals right now. So, but another rather also interesting thing would be the fact that I have decided that we are going to westernize, to become Western and shit. Most importantly, I want to get access to Western units, because even though we have reformed our government and as a result gain access to the Muslim technology group, which is superior to the majority of our neighbors' technology group, it still doesn't allow us to get Muslim unit. We are still stuck with our steppe archers and, no, Eastern archers, you get the idea. Steppe cavalry. That kind of stuff. So that kind of sucks, and as a result I want to westernize and get Western units, because, yeah, technology and all that, So in order to westernize, we have to increase our stability. And that happened. Oof. Wow! Like, I was pretty confident in me being able to get enough, or having enough points to westernize, but fuck, I didn't really expect me to go all the way down to 0. That was... yeah... That's good planning. Good planning. That's proof. You don't actually need to plan stuff in order for things to seem as if they are planned. So let's do it. Let's westernize. And that's going to drop our stability to -3, and we'll also get a bunch of bad events, or we're going to lose all our points, and we're going to get a bunch of bad events that are going to just be problematic and stuff. And those are going to last all the way until we can finish the process. It's a... because I actually played another game, just to sort of experiment with the westernization. I played as Algiers, however you pronounce that. And I westernized basically, to just sort of learn how it all goes. It's kind of a pain in the ass, but it's kind of okay, you know, it's not too big of a deal. Especially when I played as these guys. Something bad might happen when I play as these guys, but you never know. So yeah, black news indeed. So now we're really just gonna have to sit around and put our guys on automatically hunt rebels, because laziness! I should just rename this channel to laziness. Laziness force. Fuck yeah. And I should probably have moved that unit over there before I started the westernization, but you can't remember everything. That's all the units, right? Yeah, let's get the ones on the islands as well. I don't have anyone here, but there's not that big of a chance of them being anyone. Or being any rebel. Oh, there's quite a decent chance, actually. Let's take a look at the revolt risk map mode. Yeah, that's not very good at all. But, you know, sometimes that's just the kind of stuff you have to deal with. So, yeah. Oh, well, that escalated. Well, my revolt risk just went down a lot. How about that? Yeah, I don't really know what that's all about, but it happened, and it's good. Seriously, what the fuck happened? Why did I just... Nah, I'm not complaining, it's good. It's positive, so I should just shut up and not complain. Of course, I was never ever oh yeah, I should probably increase my army maintenance to a certain degree. Let's get the fleet maintenance down there, no need for that. I should probably get rid of some advisors as well. Right, yeah, let's get rid of the diplomatic guy. He's kind of important and all that, but yeah, it's not that big of a deal. And I need the money, or at least I want to go in plus, you know. I want to be able to fund my army all the way and still kind of go into plus. That'll get better once I increase my stability again, which will happen when I increase my stability, I will, you know, gain more money. That's what I was trying to say. So, why are you going up there? No, it's not your job. It's this army's job, not yours. Go there. So I just need to figure this whole rebel hunting system out. So this army spawned there, yet there doesn't seem to be any armies that are planning any immediate attacks. Nope, yep, I guess they just need a little bit time. It's to be expected. They can't just act out of nowhere. They need to figure stuff out a little bit, I guess. Go ahead and kill those guys while you're at it. And no, not you. This is the kind of thing I hate about the whole automatic rebel suppression, you know? You know, this army was like here or somewhere, and it decided to go back to its original place, while this army, who's like over here, decided to be like, okay, we're gonna deal with this, don't worry. No, it's not your duty, man, dude, whatever. It's not what you're supposed to do. Of course, no one ever told you that. So I guess I did. Nah, I'm just talking weirdly. This is the kind of shit I'm talking about. Government officials resisting westernization, then you have like the peasants resisting, or the royals. Fuck, I don't know. Bunch of people resisting, and you know, basically the events are often that you lose power, which is bad, and you also lose a lot of you can lose other things. You can lose stability, but usually I've seen that. Usually, whenever there's an event that gives you that makes it so that you lose stability, it's usually kind of in the way that you oh my god, this is what I'm talking about. this army deals with rebels in this area. You deal with rebels in this area. That's so difficult to understand. So, yeah. What? Well, what? Dude! What's the fort level over here? No fort level map? There was a fort level map back in the old game. No level... can't even build a better fort there. Here, let's fortify our... No, let's not do that. Because that costs us points. I keep forgetting about that. I don't keep forgetting about that, but I just in general forgot about that. So let's try and use the assault button. Or not. Oh, yep, there we go. Nice. And let's try and get over there before the rebels take control. So yeah, really how this whole westernization process is all about. It's basically about you trying to not lose administrative power so that you can increase your stability. Because you need stability in order to westernize. Because right now you can see that there is a... for some reason there is a 1% progress. But that's going down though. Like you have to, let's say if you have +3 stability, then you get a 3% every month. If you have a -3, then you get -3 every month. So it's all about just getting your stability up there. That's the general thought behind it now anyways. So how about we just work on that? I'll most likely do a little bit of a fancy editing cut here to you know, minimize the time of you guys having to see me just pointlessly, semi-pointlessly running around hunting rebels. Just, oh my god, this is what I'm talking about. Why? Out of all the armies that I have, you Mr. Guys with pretty cool hats were the ones who decided to go up there. No! That's not your job. There are 2 armies up here. 2 of them. Oh my god. So dumb. Why does it do that? Shouldn't do it. You should be. What you should be allowed to do is like you should have like a. Oh, these guys aren't even enabled to autonomous rebel suppression. That's all right. I respect your. Does that Oh, I guess that automatically kind of cancels itself once you give your units. That's even more stupid. Once you give your unit like an order to go a certain place, they like stop auto suppressing rebels. Yeah, what you should be allowed to do, in my opinion, would be the best thing would be if you could like click this button and then you could like select a certain. You can like click on all the provinces that you want this army to control, and then that army will, you know, kill rebels in that particular area. So that I can like tell this army to control this area, this army to control this area, this army, and you so on and so on. You get the idea. I think that would be a lot more awesome and a lot more practical than, you know, how the system works right now. So yeah. So I'll do a little bit of fancy editing and I'll, you know, show you guys what's going on whenever there is something interesting happening. But other than that, I will just see you guys in a minute. Alright, so it's been a little bit of a... How do you say it? It's been a little while. Something like that. Whatever, you get the idea. And we can now do our first step towards not being unstable and shit. So we're gonna boost our stability. As you can see, it's quite expensive now because you get a nasty little modifier called Western Influences, which makes stabilizing your country very expensive. But that's kind of the point. You know, it's not supposed to be easy. Trust me though, it's a lot easier. I feel that anyways. It's a lot easier to westernize in this game than it was previously. At least if you're playing, you know, a Horde or a Sub-Saharan or just any you know, any of those nations that were like all close to impossible to play as before. So yeah. Okay, I guess I was doing that in the previous episode. That's fine. So I'll see you guys whenever I feel like, you know, whenever I can boost my stability again. That sounds like a nice thing to show off. Fuck yeah. Alright, we're back and we have enough points again. Yes, let's boost that stability. So now we are 2 stability things away from being able to actually get some progress on this westernization thingy. So that's something. Yeah. Alright, I don't know really... yeah, you know what? I actually know what to say while we watch the game progress. I haven't really... I'll comment on that in a second, but yeah, I haven't really been able to sort of talk about the... holy shit. I haven't been able to talk about, or I haven't been able to respond to your comments regarding editing in Europa Universalis 4 yet. Sorry about that, but that's kind of just what happens whenever you record in the way that I record. Nothing too fancy there, you know. For those who have watched my Egypt campaign in Total War Rome 2 knows how this all works. Or in general, any video that I make, it always takes a little bit time before I can get your feedback on things, but that's just how things are, I guess. Another thing I kind of feel like it's worth commenting on, you can kind of see here how my legitimacy dropped to 0. That happens in whenever you try to westernize, simply because you get this you often get events where you're forced to choose between losing 100 military power or something like that and 30 legitimacy, or losing 1 stability. You might think that, oh no, cannot, you know, it's just 1 stability, you know, who cares? But no, stability is the one and only most important thing here. Because if you don't get your stability back up, then you're not going to be able to westernize. So that's the logic behind that. But yeah, look at this. Holy shit, Hindustan has formed. I didn't really see that one coming. I kind of expected you to need to have a little bit more than that, but I guess not. What religion are they, by the way? Oh, come on. Stupid. Yeah, that's the issue about controlling a nation so big as this one, especially controlling these northern provinces. You know, you get the rebel armies are rather small, but they are rather small and very fancily dressed. Yeah, rather small, but they are capable of. But they're usually capable of sieging stuff, simply because they takes forever to move your armies around. So yeah, no, you go there and you stay there. That's fine. But yeah, they have claims on everything, right? Delhi has a claim. Great Britain has a claim. What? No. Where'd you get that from? Okay. Wow, Hindustan has a core. No, yeah, it seems like the majority of them anyways are just claims. Because I remember back in Europa Universalis 3, whenever you formed Hindustan, or any other nation for that matter, you basically got cores on all of your territory. So let's say you formed, oh, I don't know, Germany. You got cores on all German lands, but now you only get claims. Same applies for Hindustan, you know, you only get claims on all the other Hindustan territories if you want, so that's something, kind of, I don't know, yeah, I guess I kind of like that, you know. To be honest, I quite rarely form nations, you know, anyways. That has to do with the fact that I usually like to play nations that are kind of weird. You know, like the Oirat Horde or like Provence. Nations that you don't usually... Nations that are not usually your first choice. And they usually don't have any fancy decision and options and shit. Yep, I don't have a choice here. Gotta lose that prestige. And gotta lose that money. Ooh, no, could we see the Americas before? I don't think we could. If we couldn't, then here we go. The Americas, Netherlands, Portugal. The Aztecs still live. Wow. They're animus. They have not converted. What's their... Yeah, no, they're still New World. So they're still like primitive and shit. Like I believe you can like... I don't know if you can convert your religion, but I know you can... I know you can reform your shit as a... as a... Or I guess you don't actually need to reform the government as the Aztecs, because you already have a despotic monarchy. That's kind of funny. The Oirat Horde starts out the game with a less developed government form than the Aztecs. Of course, the Aztecs were quite an advanced people. So I guess it's just kind of they lacked a couple of basic things that we sort of, for some reason, look upon as, you know, requirements for civilization? No, not civilization. Requirements for being civilized. I don't know what the word is. You get the idea. That's not that important. What is important is the fact that, oh my god, I'm never going to be able to westernize at this pace. Of course, right now it doesn't actually matter, but... Ooh. This shit defected to the Netherlands. How cute. But yeah, I am once again going to cut here, and I'll be back once some more shit has happened. Alright, we are back again. Nothing too much have changed. We still don't have enough power points in order to increase our stability once again. But I can do another idea. We can do the idea of diplomatic influence, which gives us more reputation or whatever, which is good. We are also now very close to completing all of our ideas. What do we get when we complete them all? Or do we even get a bonus? Yeah, here we go. Yeah, so stability becomes cheaper once we have... that's actually really a nice bonus. So stability basically becomes cheaper once we have completed all of... English! Damn it! In other news, let's take a look at the Italians, see how they're doing. So they have 15 now, and we have... So let's try and do some math here. Right, now, okay, so we can improve our relations with them as we speak. We can improve it by 65. No, that's not right. 75, I believe. We can also send them a gift. How much is that going to improve the relations again? I don't remember. Maximum 25. So 25, 75, 80, 100. So we can improve our relations with the Italians right now for 100. That's going to give us a relation of 150, and that's just not good enough. So we can't really do anything as of right now. We have to wait a little bit longer. That's fine, you know. Because I don't know of any other things that we could do. We don't have enemy of enemy though. That's kind of a thing that you would want to have. I don't like a cron. Sure, let's make a cron an enemy. Or a rival anyways. Oh wow, I don't have any of these guys. There we go. Is that gonna give us a bonus? Nope, no bonus was found that day. Oh, come on, why not? How do you get enemy of enemy? That was like a very helpful thing to do. Maybe our... I guess our actual enemies don't actually match up. I thought it was more of a rival thing. Having the same rivals and shit? No? Ah. Oh. Alright. Fuck you too, game. Who are these guys? Do I like Champa? Champa kind. Yeah, I kind of like Champa. But, yeah. Shit, I don't know. No, let's just let them be. They can chill out, that's fine. One thing that I kind of wanted to do though would be something in Korea. I have on purpose tried to improve my relations with them a little bit, and the reason for that is so that I could get myself a royal marriage. Because I noticed here that there is a disputed succession going on right now in Korea. Not that I know exactly how these mechanics works, but I know there's this thing you can do where you could like claim a throne of an enemy nation or whatever. So I wanted to try and do that, see how that all works out. Of course, I believe claiming a throne is oh fuck, what? I need at least 50 legitimacy. Yeah, no, I don't have that. Oh well, so much for that idea. God damn it. Alright, I'll see you once we're ready to increase our stability again. Which really isn't that... You know, it's not that long until we can do that, so why don't we just chill out and actually get some gameplay into this episode. Not that it's the most interesting gameplay or anything, but it is gameplay nonetheless, and it's kind of what this is all about, you know. Alright, yeah, kill them, then go down there, and stability time. And there we go, we now have neutral stability, which is better than not having neutral stability. So yeah, one more stability now, and we are ready to start the progress towards Westernization. Alright, we are back again, and we have a bunch of stuff to do. First off, of course, will be to boost our stability, and that is very nice. For many reasons, of course. You can see right now that we have a lot less revolt risk than we used to have, which is very nice. So now there's not going to be too much rebel problems, only in a couple of these provinces, only in a couple of these provinces, and we can always just, deal with that. That's no big deal. And okay, that was a bad decision. Yeah, yeah. So I should, in this situation, have spent my points increasing technology, but instead I ended up spending them on laziness. But that's fine, you know, that happens. And there are still rebels out there. Where? Must hunt down all the revolt risk and eliminate it. Because I don't want to have my derps running around chasing rebels anymore. So yeah, let's take a look at the technology. Technology is going to be more than enough, you know, cheap right now, so I don't care for that. And my good old, he is very close, and he's working on it. It's just taking forever. And yeah, we have also passed. It's now the 1700s. Which is kind of cool and kind of sad because it means that we're, you know, we're closing in on the end of the campaign. But this has been a great campaign, and you know, it's not over yet, so we still have a good amount of time to do different stuff. But yeah, let's take a look here, and we can now see that there is a slight little chunk of green there, symbolizing that we are making progress towards Westernization. And once I get more points, I can spend that, increase my stability even further, which is going to speed up the province at which the Westernization takes place. We can convert the province. Yeah, that's a new little thing there. Yeah, kind of new anyways. So let's go ahead and convert Siberia, because nobody likes having non-Buddhists in the empire, of course. Yep. Peasants resisting Westernization, that happens. By the way, I recently saw a mod on the Steam workshop. Is that what they call it? Perfectly. I can't say for sure what it's called, but whatever. It's a basically what the mod does is that it makes it so that you can colonize wastelands. While that's something I really like the idea of that, although I really wish some modder could go in and do a little bit more of a fancy job with it, if you understand. So like I can respect certain, or I believe the whole wasteland thing is a discussion for a totally different video, but I think at least I think it would be really nice to be able to, you know, get rid of these annoying small kind of stupid wastelands. Like the Himalaya one, the Takla Makan one, that's not actually that difficult to pronounce. Tian Shan and Pamir. I would really like to get rid of these ones. I think that would make my empire look a lot more awesome. And everybody likes awesome looking empires. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be back once Westernization is closing in on finishing and stuff. Yeah. Alright, welcome back. So yeah, we are now ready to boost our stability once again. I feel like this is worth it. You might disagree or whatever, but I'm just kind of impatient to get this whole process finished. Because you can see right now, it changes by 2% each month, which of course is a result of us having positive stability. Some other things, we can go ahead and now increase our military technology even further, which is nice. We can also go into ideas and get the last idea in the diplomatic idea tech tree, whatever, which is going to allow us to, well, get cheaper unjustified demands. I believe that's like you get less of a penalty for taking shit in a peace deal that you didn't originally go to war for. And we also get a lowered impact on stability from diplomatic actions. And what I believe that's all about is like, if you declare war on someone you don't have a Casus-Bellion, you now, yes, you can look at that. I now only take 1 minus to my stability, where I would before take 2 minus to my stability, which is, you know, good and all that, you know. Positive, yes. So let's just keep staring at this screen right now and just wait for the stability to happen. And here we go, another event. And yep, no, the rebels are not in Ethiopia. The rebels are, yeah, that's a good question. They're all the way up there. Luckily, I have some troops dealing with that right now, so it's all good. Okay, and look how close we are now to westernizing our nation. Just a little bit longer now. Still have to suffer some annoying losses in points, but as long as we don't lose stability, I'm all kinds of fine with that. because in the long run we will save a lot of points. Trust me on that. Because technology is so much more cheaper now. Look at this cost, 450 for every technology. That's gonna allow us to tech up really fast, and that's nice, of course. Revolution, yes, get some of that base tax going. Oh, okay, let's slow down and enjoy the moment. 1% more now, and there we go. We have completed Westernization. So yeah, there we go. We now have Western technology group. Of course, we have had that for a while now, but now we can also access Western units, Gustavian infantry, which is pretty good, I guess. I can't say for sure though what the best infantry would be. Highlander, that looks good. All of that offensive. I'm mostly about offensive morale because I guess Gustavian is kind of a nice balance there. Another thing that I've kind of noticed is the fact that if you go into government here, we can now change our government form to something more fancy. Although our despotic monarchy is, to be honest, working out quite nicely, as I like the whole less revolt risk thing. It's among the earliest government types known to man. The country is ruled by a single individual with undefined power. You know, that's, it's pretty much the same as absolute monarchy, except it doesn't sound as badass. So yeah, I'm gonna be saving up a lot of these administrative points in order to get myself into absolute rulership. And of course, I recognize that the tactical benefits of having an absolute monarchy is not like super awesome, but it's just the concept of having absolute power over the nation. Ah, yes. There's something kind of cool about that, I think. But yeah. Ooh, discovery spread. We have learned about the ocean of Mansalila. Yeah. Something like that. So yeah, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and end the episode here. In the next episode, we will have quite a challenge ahead of us, where we will try to recover from the process of Westernization. I have lost a lot of prestige, as you can see. I have also gone ahead and I have lost, pretty much all my legitimacy. I recently just gained one more. Of course, I can't say for sure though how to get this back though, because with our current prestige we are not doing so well, so I think we're going to have to declare some sort of war, mainly just a war to gain prestige, but so we must fight a prestigious war, both to get our prestige back up again and as well to get our prestige going. Take a look at Ayutthaya, see how they're doing. Always want to make sure we check out how this all works out. So we are now how close to incorporating them. We can improve our relations at the moment by 125. That's 65. So yeah, we're getting closer. 165, I believe we can get it up to now. So we'll need to wait a little bit longer, but yeah, that's most likely going to happen not too in the distant future, or something like that. You get the idea. So yeah, thanks so much for watching this episode of Let's Play not Total Rome 2, because this is Europa Universalis 4, and we're playing as the Oirat Horde. Let me do that again. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Let's Play Europa Universalis 4 as the Oirat Horde, and until next time, bye.